Hello everyone, it's Keisha. I am the creator of Brown Sugar by Keisha Janan. It's a natural handmade line of skincare products, and you're probably wondering why I look a little crazy today. I just wanted to jump on because I've been feeling kind of just blah and not, I don't know, just really tired and run down, and really just kind of what I felt was for no good reason. And then I kind of realized, just because I noticed that my hair was just acting really weird and it was irritating me. So I realized that I haven't been doing my normal hair conditioning treatments, which is why I have this heat cap on. So I wanted to talk about the importance of self-care, which is what I am doing right now. I have a henna treatment on my hair, and then I did a face mask, which if you would like the recipe for my face mask, you can join my beauty club at NaturalBeautyClub.info. And I just did a video yesterday making this very mask. So this is the leftovers from my mask that I made yesterday. It is clay and rose. So it's really lovely. It's like not just the benefits of the clay, but also the aromatherapy of the rose. It smells like a garden on my face, and it's wonderful. I love it. But yeah, I also do a henna treatment on my hair just to keep my hair strengthened, because my hair is really porous. So, but anyways, all of that aside, I just thought I would jump on, looking a little crazy from my self-care ritual that I've fallen out of, but I have started to get back into, and talk about the importance of self-care, because I think a lot of people get so busy, and being busy and stressed out is kind of overly glorified, that you forget that self-care is important. And actually, if you want to be productive and put your best foot forward, it's actually necessary. So the first benefit of self-care is that it kind of helps you refocus. So even something as simple as taking a break in between tasks it can be considered self-care, and it helps you just refocus your mind, giving your mind a break so that you stop thinking about or doing whatever you're doing, and do something else, and then go back to it. You find that you have a newer energy, and you can look at the problem in a different light, and be able to solve it. So that's the first benefit, and it actually is something that I've been doing for a while. I am also a musician, and so when I was in band, my band teacher used to always tell us, to practice in between our different homework assignments. And thinking about it now, like that was a form of, I guess you probably wouldn't think of it as self-care, but it was a productivity hack. Because if you're in the middle of doing calculus and you just get stuck on this one problem, but then you stop to practice, in my case, to practice, a band, to practice a song or whatever, it was kind of a completely, actually music and math are kind of related. So it's kind of a related part of the brain, but using it in a different way. And it just kind of allowed me to go back to the homework, like the math homework or science homework or whatever, and just be able to look at it with a renewed kind of set of eyes, so that I wasn't thinking about it for a while, and I went back to it and I was able to finish it. So you can apply that to different projects, and even with physical things like sports. They tell you to switch up your activities because your body hits a plateau, but it also keeps you from overtraining different muscles. And also taking rest and breaks when you're doing a physical activity is also necessary. It prevents you from overtraining, which causes injuries, and that makes it harder for you to do whatever you're trying to do. So, yeah, if you're training for a marathon, you don't want to just run 26 miles every day for a few weeks before the marathon. You want to build up to it and incorporate breaks so that you don't overtrain and injure yourself. So it's the same concept, I think, universally, with your mind, with your emotions, with your body. And that is a form of self-care, even though I think a lot of people present that as a productivity or training hack. So it's a part of self-care. Let's see, the next thing is that it prevents you from burning out. So I think this is more of a mental emotional thing, but again, it can also be applied to the physical. It prevents you from burning out. So if you just go, 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 like your body eventually is going to tell you to stop. It's going to force you to stop. And that's kind of when people hit like brick walls emotionally or mentally, and they just get to the point where they can't do anymore. And so by taking breaks and making sure that you're caring for yourself, and it doesn't have to be a physical self-care thing. I just jumped on with this crazy face mask and my my hair treatment in just to kind of show that, you know, it can be a physical, it can be a beauty hack, but it can also be something else. It could be going for a walk. Sometimes working out is, you know, working out is a form of self-care because you're taking care of your body. It could be making sure that you're eating right and taking your vitamins, which is actually very important, because if your body is under a lot of stress and it does not have all the right nutrients, you're not only will your beauty suffer, because it's a secondary priority for your body. Your body's going to divert all of its resources to necessary functions, like making sure your organs are working, your heart is beating, you're able to breathe. Like, so all of your body's resources will be diverted to primary functions that keep you alive, and then you won't have, you know, you might even have foggy thinking. So like your thinking will be clouded, and you'll be more emotional and stuff like that if you're not eating right and making sure that you're getting, you know, all of your vitamins and minerals and stuff. So that is another thing to consider too. Like, self-care is not just a privilege, it's necessary, and you have to make sure that you're taking care of yourself and, you know, scheduling it in so that it's not a luxury, it's a necessity. The next thing is that it actually, self-care helps prevent the negative or reduce the negative effects of stress. So when your body is stressed out and you're taking care of yourself, the stress is going to have less of an impact on your body, both physically and emotionally and mentally. So if you're taking care of yourself, again, like if you're eating right, your skin is not going to suffer. You're still going to have beautiful, radiant skin when you're stressed out. But if you're not eating right and you're not working out and you're not, you know, taking care of yourself, then that's going to show up. Your hair might be dull, your skin will be dull, you'll have bags under your eyes. If you're not sleeping well, like, that'll show up in your skin, in your hair. I mean, and I'm focusing on beauty because this is primarily a beauty focused channel, but there's other effects too. Because your body just wants to make sure that you have skin and hair. That's really where it stops, like in terms of things being necessary. And then it diverts the rest of its resources to primary functions, like making sure your heart can beat. So you can have the best skin in the world, but if your heart's not beating, it doesn't do you any good. So yeah, just make sure that you take care of yourself. So take time, schedule it so that it's not an additional stress. So schedule it out and make time to take care of yourself. Take breaks, you know, put on a face mask. You don't have to do a full conditioning treatment, but maybe give yourself 5 extra minutes to let conditioner sit in your hair a little bit. Like, so it doesn't have to be an intense full, like, I have to schedule a spa day. I mean, that's wonderful. If you have time and the resources to do that, please do. But it can be as simple as just, you know, throwing some kitchen stuff together and slapping it on your face, and, you know, just letting it sit for a while and just taking care of yourself. You can also meditate or read or just do an activity that you like, but it's very, very important to take care of yourself. So I just wanted to jump in really quick and talk about the importance of self-care. So I hope this was helpful. If you think this information would be helpful to somebody, please share it with them or tag them in this message, in this post. If you would like my personal recipes and, you know, tips and tutorials, please do join my Natural Beauty Club. That's where I do those. Again, I have the recipe for this face mask, which is quickly drying, so it's almost time to wash off. I have the recipe for this face mask. on there. I just posted it yesterday, and it is at NaturalBeautyClub.info, and you can sign up to join my Natural Beauty Club. And you know, and feel free in the comments to let me know your favorite self-care ritual, no matter how complex or simple it is. So I hope this was helpful, and I will see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.